from the West Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
First down throw for Fields. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like a quarterback.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Ready?
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
60-6.
Play fake. It's Milton. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he's got it. It's in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Rams 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, son.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Fields out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
6 yards to go.
Don't jump. Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So first down from the 41.
First down.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it sets up second down.
Easy.
Another throw for Fields. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Nicotomney to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
From the 6.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Escapes the defender. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game in analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Screen here for Williams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got him, man. That's Nakua. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Now Fields again. Nakua's got it again. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Williams will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. One after for Mikitamni is up and good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Finds Isaac Tislan. Complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, sir. Right.
Fields on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go. Right.
Throw here, 3rd down. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time, what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off, and they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Hold the ready. Set. Ready, go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 21. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Avoids a defender. We've got foot race. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on first down. Fields. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. On the play fake, it's Milton. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. That one incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
3rd and 7. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Open man, left side, he's got him. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Play action, now it's Milton. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
The kick is good.
Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
First down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go, son. 319, get that.
Play action now for Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Extend. Angel. All right.
They go play action with Fields. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Going for it all. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play for the Cowboys. It's a gain of 49. They'll go play action here with Milton. Moving outside the pocket, he runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
19 Lions. Throwing on second down is Milton. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. A give, and here comes Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ready. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Come on. Pat the 60.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
And it's
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun is Milton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
Joe Milton.
Braden Fisk working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Cooking.
On the jet sweep, it's to Slaw. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his his head, Mike. He had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Here we go! Here we go!
Throwing again is Milton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Throw once more. Here's Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
To the air once more is Milton. Exiting the pocket right. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Now a screen set up for Blue. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That one taken in. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, L.A. Now, the extra point. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good. So, following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First carry now for Jaden Blue. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Ready? Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
To throw, it's Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
third and 14.
60.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Nakua snags it over the middle. Now, inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tight. Come on. Hit.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Rams 26. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 33-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
We saw him throw it like that last year in Columbus. He's got his guys a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case,
well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Throwing on second down is Milton. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Cowboys. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there.
Let's go now.
Milton to the air on second down. That one swung out to blue. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Moving to his right. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jalen Thompson, the safety, coming hard to record the sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Go.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that road.
On play action, here's Milton. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Tyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him, cannot bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Buffalo 18.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's right side and into the hands of Tesla. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now...
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
On first down, it is Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
You got a 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled?
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. That's caught by Teslar. And he's got this up close to the... .35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Walking out of the gun is Milton. That's complete to Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
To the air once more is Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Come on. Panther 60. Panther 60.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready up.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Pistol now for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. This one complete. It's to Slaw. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Hey, 47. Yeah, here we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
3rd and goal for Prescott. Forced out wide. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
A 48-yard attempt.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the mistake call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game.
An 18-yard attempt.
This kick is good. So, it's a win for the Cowboys. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.